USA.
Thank you.
Many congratulations for all the good things which is happening with you. Now tell me something when such good things happen. There is always a happiness, but then you get nostalgic also. यार कितनी मेहनत करने के बाद and going through a lot of tough phases. Finally, you have reached here. What are your exact thoughts right now?
Thoughts are above cloud nine. I'm so happy. Actually, I'm very happy for my mom because she's also an actor,
Yeah.
Pratichi Mishra, and she has worked for 23 years relentlessly in so many shows, and she's worked very hard to bring us here and to bring me here. And I hope, and she says that I've made her proud, so I hope I can keep up with that. I'm very happy about that. And in fact, COVID was extremely difficult for the entertainment industry and every other industry. But हम तो घर से बाहर ही नहीं निकल पा रहे थे. And our whole job is to step out, and we can't wear a mask in front of the camera. So lots of that happened. But I'm glad we've recovered, and the movies are doing well, and everything's doing great. So yay!
How did Dreamgirl 2 happen to you?
So Dreamgirl 2 happened last April, I think. I got a call from the Casting Bay casting team and they asked me to come in and audition. I did, and it went really well, and I was really hoping कि मुझे मिल जाए, but then I did not hear back from them for 5 months. So I was like, okay, नहीं मिला, it's okay. Because a lot of times casting people, they're so busy with like, multiple projects and hundreds of people for each project, तो हर बार इन्फॉर्म करना डिफिकल्ट हो जाता है कि यार आपका नहीं हुआ, और अगर पूछो कि क्यों नहीं हुआ तो रीज़न भी नहीं होता. तो अपने आप को रिजेक्शन से बचाने के लिए मैंने पूछा ही नहीं. एंड देन रैंडमली लास्ट अगस्त आई गॉट अ कॉल सेइंग कि सो द पर्सन हु गॉट फाइनलाइज्ड has been let go of, or they've let go of the project. And I was like, okay, dialogues कम हैं. मैंने बोला okay, लेकिन the movies with Paresh Rawal, Rajpal Yadav, Seema Pava, Asrani sir, Ayushman, Ananya, and I was like, okay, let's do it. Audition तो मैं दे देती हूँ. So I gave one more audition, and about the same week we left for Mathura. So सब कुछ बहुत जल्दी finalize हो गया, and I was very happy.
Everyone actually thought that, because your mother is a very well-established actress, especially in television industry, maybe a lot of people think that, it's not, very difficult for you to mark your place in this industry. Was what the same case, or it's completely different?
I think her journey has started off with a lot of struggle. She did not know anyone in Mumbai. I knew my mom. तो वो एक definitely privilege of being able to grow up on a set, which I had. Being able to see how a set works, director क्या करते हैं, actors क्या करते हैं, 13 घंटे hair and makeup में बैठे रहना. I've seen all that behind the scenes. So I guess I did have a little bit of advantage over someone who maybe has never been to Mumbai, but they want to make their mark. So I do feel that definitely there's a privilege involved. लेकिन मम्मी से connected कोई भी चीज़ in the acting industry नहीं रही है, because even the first show that I did, it was again off of casting. I did not know anyone who knew me or anything of the sort. तो सब naturally ही हुआ, thankfully हुआ, and I hope it continues that way.
Right. People actually really applauded when you were starred in, तेरा क्या होगा आलिया. A lot of people still, question you that why did you continue television after that? So anything which you want to share?
एक्चुअली हमारा शो जब चल ही रहा था तो अप्रैल में लॉकडाउन लग गया. लॉकडाउन के दौरान हमने शूट कंटिन्यू की फॉर 3-4 months, बट बिकॉज ऑफ द व्यूअरशिप एंड एवरीथिंग आई गेस एवरीवन स्विच टू OTTs and not a lot of people came back to television, which I completely understand. And so we had to shut down. लेकिन उसके बाद there weren't a lot of offers, I would say, for a fat girl, जो मुझे अब तक सुनने को मिलता है from a couple of directors or casting people who are not as open to keeping a story about just a personality. वो लड़की पतली दुबली ही होनी चाहिए, विच इज़ नॉट अ बैड थिंग. ऐसी पतली दुबली लड़कियाँ हैं इस प्लानट पे. बट तेरा क्या होगा आलिया, आई थिंक वॉज द लास्ट शो दैट आई कैन रिकॉल ऑन TV दैट वॉज अबाउट अ फैट गर्ल. बट हर स्टोरी वॉज नॉट अबाउट बींग फैट, इट वॉज अ पार्ट ऑफ दैट. सो ये सुनने को जब मिला तो मैं थोड़ी सी सैड हुई हूँ, अब तक हूँ, कि ये कहा गया कि हर कहानी मोटी लड़की की नहीं हो सकती. And I was like, yeah, but हर कहानी पतली लड़की की क्यों है? I don't have a problem with that, but it's just the size doesn't matter and shouldn't matter. That's why I couldn't and did not do any television, because also they were not offering me the lead. They were giving me, main lead की बहन जो कुछ episodes में आएगी, and I'm not gonna say कि I'm too good for that, but also it wasn't a big enough character. So I chose to keep away from that, waiting for a better role.
Yeah. Anusha, when such things happen, when you get to hear such type of statements, okay, how much does it affect you? Because a lot of girls, or whether an actor or not, they have tend to go like crazy diet and crazy gymming just to get mold themselves into their own thought. So इन चीजों का आप पे क्या affect हुआ?
Honestly, I have always had struggles with my body. I didn't have a problem with my body when I was little and I was fat. Then I got thinner and then I got fatter again. I never had a problem, but दुनिया को बड़ी problems थी. तो ये कुछ नया नहीं है मेरे लिए. मैं बचपन से सुनती आ रही हूँ कि बनी, मेरे घर का नाम बनी है, which I've just revealed. But बनी मोटी हो गई, बनी कम खाओ, बनी this, बनी that. So I have, thanks to Alia, I think I kind of got comfortable with my body, realizing ki my body does not define me. But unfortunately, as you mentioned, there are people who do go on extreme diets, which I'm currently expected to do. Because if I want to get to whatever level that I want to achieve personally, I might have to sort of, but I don't want to do that. Because like I said, the body doesn't define you. But जो लोग करते हैं, उनके पास बहुत guts है, बहुत इच्छा है to become whatever they want to become, and I hope they get it.
Right. But you also think at the same time, जितनी जल्दी filmmakers की है, television makers की है, 50% the mistake is also because of society. Because
Absolutely.
even when a movie go, they would always expect an actress to be of a certain size and shape. So do you think society also needs to change somewhere?
आई थिंक हम एक्सेप्ट नहीं कर पाते कि हम जब ग्लिट्स एंड ग्लैमर में किसी को देखते हैं तो वो इंसान हम जैसा भी दिख सकता है. बिकॉज 90% ऑफ द पीपल दैट आई नो, एंड आई एम श्योर यू हूएवर इज वॉचिंग इज ऑल्सो नोज, सब लोग उस साइज़ के नहीं होते. हम सब अलग प्रकार के लोग हैं, हमारी साइजेस अलग हैं, हाइट्स अलग हैं, वेट्स अलग हैं, स्किन के रंग अलग हैं, लेकिन फिर भी हमें गोरा चिट्टा पतला दुबला इंसान ही चाहिए होता है टीवी पे. आई थिंक दैट्स द आइडियल दैट एवरीबडी वांट्स टू सी. And that's why as a society we have been conditioned to Eurocentric standards, which is a thin person, man, woman, whatever, but someone who's ripped also, someone who is very intellectual also, who's very rich also, लेकिन उसको वो बहुत humble भी है. So these are characters that you create, but actual human beings aren't like that, and acceptance is absolutely something that we do need to work towards.
Right. Tell me something, what was your shooting experience with all the cast of because they were well established actors. तो जब आप इतने बड़े actors, not in name also but in terms of acting, बहुत दिग्गज actors हैं ये, तो जब उनके साथ काम करते हो आपने अपनी तरफ से क्या make sure किया कि मेरा character भले time कम है जो ये, but it should stand out and people should remember.
मैंने एक्चुअली ऐसा नहीं सोचा बिकॉज आई वॉज टू फ्लस्टर्ड टू बी अराउंड. कैन यू इमेजिन, मैं हेरा फेरी बचपन से देखती आ रही हूँ. इट्स वन ऑफ माई फेवरेट कॉमेडी फिल्म्स एंड परेश रावल सर वॉज माई फादर. लाइक व्हाट इज लाइफ. So Paresh Rawal sir, Rajpal sir, Asrani sir, Chup Chup Ke is one of my favorite films, and Asrani sir has been a huge part of that film also, and I got to do one scene with him, and I was like, oh my god, this is the best day of my life. So for me it was more about ensuring कि मैं उनके सामने stupid ना लगूँ. ऐसा ना लगे कि डायरेक्टर सर ने कुछ कहा है तो मैं वो सुन नहीं पा रही हूँ. I was on high alert the entire time while we were shooting, whether the ADs were saying something or anybody was giving me ज्ञान, मैं ज्ञान बटोर रही थी. मैंने इस तरह सोचा नहीं कि मैं स्टैंड आउट करनी चाहिए. आई वाज लाइक अगर स्टैंड आउट होना है हो जाएगा, बट इनके सामने मैं स्टैंड आउट नहीं करने वाली. आई हैड कम्प्लीटली एक्सेप्टेड दैट, बट स्टिल आई गॉट प्रीटी गुड कवरेज इन द फिल्म्स. आई एम लाइक yeah, my mom is happy.
Tell me, with so many challenges, okay, you also mentioned that there was a time period when you were doing a job in the marketing field, how do you still go on? Because a lot of actors, there comes a point of time, no matter how much dedicated you are, you lose your patience, you lose your faith. तो ऐसे समय में आप अपना faith, अपना patience कैसे बटोर के रखते हो?
I'm not a very spiritual person in general, लेकिन ये एक चीज़ मैंने सीखी है कि अगर कोई रोल आपके आते आते रह जाता है तो आपके लिए बना नहीं था. Because I give so many auditions, my mom does, and so many other people every day we struggle with घर पे बैठ के auditions बनाना. बट कभी कभार शॉर्टलिस्ट आते आते आप नहीं होते हो. लाइक आज कॉल हो रहा है कि कल शूट करेंगे, एंड देन रात को कॉल आता है सॉरी वी वेंट विद समवन एल्स. सो इट डज गेट डिफिकल्ट, बट वॉट वर्क्स फॉर मी इज़ आई टेल माई सेल्फ ओके ये मेरी किस्मत में नहीं लिखा था, ये रोल किसी और का था, तो मैं इसको अपने दिल पे नहीं लेती हूँ. आई एम लाइक ऑफकोर्स थोड़ा दर्द होता है, आई एम ह्यूमन एट द एंड ऑफ द डे, बट ठीक है यार, नहीं हुआ, इट्स ओके, देयर इज गोना बी समथिंग बेटर ऑन द होराइजन.
Last question, a lot of parents who are into acting industry, so when I had a conversation with them, they always say कि हम नहीं चाहते कि हमारे बच्चे acting field में, because उन्होंने बहुत struggle देखा है. So when you were starting your acting career, what was the one advice which your mom gave, and was your mom always supportive of you to come into this industry?
The thing is, until 2019 July, मेरे दिमाग में acting field नहीं थी. Because like I mentioned, I was a creative supervisor at an agency. I was writing in digital marketing, and I was very, very happy there because I was at a good position after 3 years of working very hard there. मैंने internally अपने दिमाग में सोचा था जब मैं बहुत छोटी थी कि जब मैं कुछ बन जाऊंगी ना तब मैं acting की कोशिश करूंगी, क्योंकि मैंने जब मुन्ना भाई MBBS देखी थी, बमन ईरानी सर, he started off at a very later age after having an entire career somewhere else, and I was like, you know what, if he can do it, I can also do it. So I'll do it when I'm 32, 33, and तब तक मेरी एजेंसी भी बन जाएगी और मैं सब कुछ कर लूँगी और तब मैं करूँगी. वो तो बड़ा रैंडमली तेरा क्या होगा आलिया हैपेंड, और अगर वो नहीं हुआ होता तो शायद मैं अभी भी मार्केटिंग कर रही होती. बट द मोमेंट आई गॉट दैट ऑफर, माई मॉम ओनली टोल्ड मी वन थिंग: बी रिस्पेक्टफुल ऑफ पीपल and learn from everyone. Don't deny anybody कि नहीं तुम तो कुछ नहीं हो, तुम whatever. अपने आप को बड़ा मत समझो. You're learning constantly. Keep learning and be respectful. And I hope I can do that forever.
Right. Now, what are the type of characters you really want to play, or the type of work that you really want to do?
Honestly, comedy is one of my favorite genres to do. But अब तक कोई intense role नहीं मिल पाया है. I love someone like, if you've watched Scandal, there's this show, Olivia Pope, someone like that, or someone from How to Get Away with Murder. These are the kind of shows a little mysterious with strong female characters. I think that's something that I love watching. अभी recently काजोल की जो show आई है on Hotstar, I loved watching that because again the character has so many struggles which she's still powering through. So roles like that where it's not just she's not just there making people laugh. I love doing that, but also would love to do something a little more intense, maybe like a web series or a movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, on this note, wishing you all the best. We really hope कि आपके आगे बहुत अच्छा काम आए. Anything you want to say to the viewers, to the fans, anything?
Please be kind to yourselves. It's okay that you're maybe struggling a little bit, और आज आपने rest day लिया है. It's absolutely fine. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself time, and don't say no to any new opportunities. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Dream Girl 2 जाके देखो. Bye. Thank you.